Hello, everyone. I am Shamika Davis, the Chief Experience Officer of JTS Vacations. We create travel experiences for individuals and organizations that do not want the hassle of planning their own vacations or their own travels. What inspires me about starting JTS Vacations or why I started JTS Vacations? I started it back in April of 2014 because I was tired of the one size fit all approach from like the big box online travel companies. And so I loved planning travel for myself and for my family. And I wanted to also plan experiences for other individuals as well and show them that sense of care and that sense of attention that I was lacking in my own planning before I started my business. And so our agency is basically it's born out of the real love of support. Like we really love supporting and customizing travel for individuals and for companies that again don't want the hassle of planning it themselves and building that personal connection throughout the process. And so one of the things that I love to always talk about is the why behind it. I was planning trips for our family, and it just became to the point where just trying to figure out how to do it, right? And trying to do it for other people. I started to feel like this was something that I could actually do for um, other people other than my family, church members, and friends like that. So I put something together and I started putting customized trips together for reunions. And then it just really started to evolve into a full fledged business. So I was thinking to myself, well, this is something that I could actually do full time and not just do it as a hobby on the side. And so there birthed JTS Vacations. And so I think what makes us different from other travel agencies is that we focus on the people. It's not just about the bookings, it's truly about relationship. And we create customized itineraries for each client based as if it was, our own trip. So I don't do cookie cutter experiences. I like to put things together to where it feels like it's my very own trip. So I am basically stamped inside of each one of my clients' trip. And so our services are basically it continues on after the client has booked their trip. So we're with the client from the very beginning of the consultation all the way until they return home. So we provide them with access to a client portal. So they're able to go into the portal and look at every piece of information about their experience. One of the things that we like to pride ourselves in is the three peg approach, and that is pay, pack, educate. I'm sorry, pay, pack, plan, educate, and go. So that way, when they are getting prepared for the trip, it's not just as if they're going. We're wanting to educate our clients on the experience before they get there so that it feels very natural to them. It doesn't feel like something that they've just wandered upon. It's something that we've educated them on to get them ready to be immersed in the culture of what they're about to experience. And so we work with our in destination partners so that the client, again, feels very connected when they arrive. So the client has already spoken to, if it's a planned group trip, we've already introduced them to their trip host. So again, they feel like part of the family when they arrive in destination. The other thing is that we don't promote volume. We promote value and we don't sell based on price. We sell based on experience. And so we don't just book any type of experience. We want to really customize it to your likes and your desires so that when you come back home, you feel refreshed. We find out what you like so that everything that is being done in this trip is been completely customized to you. And so with us working with individuals, we've learned the do-it-yourselfers versus the done with you and then us actually doing it for you. One client came to us because they had started to put together a trip, and then they started understanding that there's some things there that maybe they shouldn't have done. And one of the things that we discovered when we took them on is that they had not booked the correct flight with the destination. And so it was very important for them to have that expert in place, because when you're dealing with different time zones, there's different things that come along with, planning that flight. And so we ended up saving them a lot of hassle, a lot of money, because we caught that on the front end of the trip. So I like to make sure that, clients understand from the do-it-yourself approach, there's certain pieces of detail and attention that we are going to put to the trip that you may not be thinking about for yourself. And so the other thing that I like to talk about is, how do we take care of our clients during the planning and the travel process? So we walk our clients through from the first consultation all the way until they return home. We help them pick the right destination. We help them plan each detail, and then we clearly communicate throughout the process, all along the way, what needs to happen from start to finish. So during the travel, again, we partner with people in destination that can help them along the way in case there's issues or things that may arrive. While they're in destination, there's somebody there that can support them. And then we also check in with them while they're on the trip, just to ensure that everything is going according to plan and that there isn't anything that they need as they're in destination and they're traveling. So we're there from beginning to end. We are there from the discovery call all the way until they return home. What makes us, I guess, the kind of experiences that we plan for our clients, what type of experiences we specialize in? We specialize in signature trips where we're focusing on culture, we're focusing on connection. So popular experiences that we plan for and that we're currently working on are trips to Ghana, trips to Dubai, Greece, Italy, and the Caribbean. That's our bread and butter is the Caribbean side, but we've been focusing a little bit more on Ghana, Dubai, Maldives, Greece, and Italy. We plan everything from girls' trips and honeymoons all the way to group experiences and even bleisure. So that's mixing business and pleasure trips together as well. So each trip includes authentic touches, as well as private dinners, cultural tours, wellness moments, you name it, we can put it together. So just kind of think of us as your concierge in destination. We want our travelers to come back transformed and not just tanned. And so to speak a little bit more about some of the experiences that we're currently working on, we're partnering with two African retreats that they're taking place this August. We're working with one organization called TIS Mission, and we're going to be doing something in Sao Tome in Principe. For connecting the diaspora for global impact. And then we're also working with another group that we're planning an experience for. It's called the BU Movement. It's happening in Zambia and Botswana also this August. And so that's kind of focusing on the Queen Sheba legacy for African Americans, African American women that are seeking cultural reconnection, personal empowerment, and sisterhood in South Africa. So those are some of the bigger things that we're working on right now. Again, some of our popular destinations are the Caribbean. So anything from planning, those girls' trips, weddings, honeymoons, we do destination weddings, we do honeymoons, we do baby moons, girls' trips, bachelorette parties, you name it, we handle it all. And inside of those particular experiences, we do cultural immersion. So if you're wanting to get into some cooking classes, or if you're wanting to do some market visits or special dinners with some of the local hosts, we actually plan those experiences, and we have those boots on the ground that can assist us in planning those experiences again, so that when you get there, you can fully get immersed or you can relax. It's really up to you. But that's what we find out on the very front end of planning your experience. What is it that you want to have and what you want to do while in destination? So each itinerary is thoughtfully, carefully planned out so that there's a balance of fun, there's a balance of rest, as well as meaningful connection. If you're there reconnecting, sometimes you want to relax, relate, release. That is what we also specialize in as well. So romance, travel, we handle that as well. And we just share your ideas and your thoughts about the trip. We just share those ideas with our trip host and with our in-destination partners. So that way everybody feels more connected and not just, entertained. We're wanting to make sure you have a complete experience. So the other thing that I also want to talk about is, how does JTS Vacations make impact beyond travel? We believe in serving people inside and outside of travel. Okay, so this year we are launching a rolling luggage initiative. And in that initiative, we are supporting the unhoused. There's a huge population of unhoused people in our city, and we want to partner and do something where we are putting luggage together, and we are putting inside of those pieces of luggage essential things that they need, right? So that they can have, some dignity. They have things that they need on a day-to-day basis. So that's toiletries, that's clothing items, that's blankets, that's things that they actually need. We will be stuffing those and putting those in pieces of luggage and giving them out later on this year. So we will be looking for partners in helping us to distribute that luggage. We also volunteer with the City of Refuge and our local church, Global Impact. So there's a lot of different initiatives that I partner with. So the things that we're doing within JTS Vacations is not just, booking trips, planning experiences. We want to make an impact on the community. And in doing so, it's just where our business is rooted in. It's rooted in faith, it's rooted in service, and it's also rooted in purpose. Our mission is much bigger than travel. It is about love and about action. So my business is absolutely my ministry. Everything that I do, I want to put it in a place of service. I have a heart for service, and that is what we do here at JTS Vacations. We care about people, we care about our travelers, and we also care about our community. So planning and launching that rolling luggage initiative later this year is really going to be one of our pillars for 2025. And then I also just kind of want to close with, if there's anything that JTS Vacations can do to help impact the world of travel, that's what we're going to do. If there's anything that we can do to partner with other organizations that can get our mission of service out there, we are more than happy to partner with individuals anytime during the year. Really, we focus a lot of that during the holidays, where other individuals may be celebrating. We're out actually impacting our local community. And how you can actually follow me and learn more about my organization, I'm on all of the major platforms, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can follow us at JTS Vacations, and you can also reach out to us on our website, which is jtsvacations.com.